as you can see, I have the model all designed up. I have built-in kiddie runways. I have my own private art studio so I can still hang with my boy toy and I can watch TV with him. I have a very eclectic kitchen with a very simple dining area. And my bedroom is multifaceted. I have a little mini office area here in the back. I have my king-size bed, and I have a raised platform with a grand piano and some fun, crazy, funky colors and patterns up on the walls. Now, normally I would have a lot more accessories placed in this model. Some plants, any of the shelves would be full of accessories, books, knickknacks, things like that. It is always super important to show your space with things in it. Do your best to never show your final looks to client without shelves filled, without accessories on dressers, things on the counters. So if you're my student and you're watching this video to complete your final, I want to see accessories. It just makes your spaces that much more endearing and less cold and empty to your clients. Now, this video is not really all about accessories. It's really about me showing you how to clean up your CAD work, because some of the lines may line up with the model and are invisible, and other lines are going to be totally visible. So like if I take us over to the kitchen, for example, you can see the CAD work for the breakfast bar, you can see it for the refrigerator, and even underneath the cabinets. So our goal should be to make this look as clean as possible, no matter what angle we're going to be looking at, be it like a bird's eye view for a floor plan view, or if we're like actually standing in the model looking at the space like a perspective. We're going to go over how to do those kind of views in one of the upcoming videos, but for now, what I really want to do is just show you the line that we do want to keep, and that is the door swing. Unlike AutoCAD, we're not going to be able to see the door locations if we're taking like a floor plan view, because the walls are blocking our views of the doors. So the CAD door swings are going to be very important for us to tell the story of the space in at least the floor plan view. But lines for things like counters or appliances, those things need to disappear. So we're going to delete the unwanted lines and keep the ones that we really need. To do this, I am going to hide a lot of different things. So the first thing that I want to hide is going to be the walls. So I'm going to take the black arrow, highlight the wall system, right click, hide. I also want to hide just like the base counters. So I'm going to hide those as well. Let's do this one. And this one. And let's do in this area as well. So I'm going to grab that because that's a group, hide it, and that way we can see what's happening. Alright, so I think for the most part this has us where we want to. Now our CAD drawing is currently, I don't have it locked. Shame on me, it should be locked. But it's grouped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to edit a component, actually is what it turned out to be. So now I can see where I can highlight some of these lines. So I'm just going to take my eraser and I'm going to erase them out. Now you don't have to get everything, but you should definitely get the things that are probably visible. So this was visible, so I'm going to get rid of those around the refrigerator. I'm just going to do a partial of the sink. I don't have to get every single line. I'm just trying to help the visibility a little bit. Get a little closer for some of these smaller stuff. Wow, there's a lot of little lines on this sink. Turn off, you little guys. Something like that should be good enough. I'm going to come over here on this side as well. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not sure what this line is, but we'll figure it out. Something like this. Definitely don't want to show these. There we go. Again, we want to keep the door swings. We don't have to get rid of the walls necessarily because they're hiding. But I do at least want to get rid of these because the toe kick shows those lines pretty well. Around the toilet, we don't need that. These shelves, we don't need to show those. Same thing with the washer and dryer. I've always wanted a washer and dryer in my closet. I felt like that was always the best place because I could just take it out and hang it right up and I don't have to carry laundry all the way around everywhere. Now I added this extra wall into the plan so there aren't any extra walls or anything that I need to worry about. So I'm just going through making sure that I have thought of everything. I can keep the walls. I can even keep some of the counter stuff because they're hiding underneath the model. But I think for the most part that hit everything. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get those hidden things back by going up to View. I'm going to check Hidden Objects and you'll see a whole bunch of gridded stuff show up. So I'm just going to click on one at a time, right click and unhide, and you'll always see the grid. So unhide, unhide, unhide. And then I'm going to take a peek. So no matter where I'm at, I want to make sure that I don't see these extra lines. And like I said, I don't know what this one is, so I'm just going to delete that one. But I do want to keep the door swings because again, if we didn't have those and we look from above, you can see how easy it would be to not understand where the doors are. And understanding the travel path is super important when looking at a floor plan. So I think I actually got everything. Everything looks nice and clean. I don't see any extra line work messing anything up. So I think we're good to go.